Hey there, how you doing today?
Pretty good, thanks.
We are here with Bear Films, and you are?
Bear Steven.
How you doing, Bear Steven? How you doing today?
Pretty good, thanks.
So you just had a scene today, huh?
Yeah, a pretty nice one too.
How'd it go?
It went so well.
Beautiful. We'll see it later on video for sure.
Yeah, I guess you guys will like it.
Oh, I think they will.
Well, that actor was also pretty nice with me.
Oh, well, he's a pro.
Well, I've heard of that, but since I had a scene with him, I know what he is now.
So I got a few questions for you. You have a beautiful bike here. When did you first know you wanted to ride a motorcycle or wanted a motorcycle?
It comes from my younger age where I was 12, 15 years old. And one of my cousins had this huge Harley Davidson. He took me for a ride almost for half a day, and when we came back, it just got me right into the bone, and I never lost that feeling after. And since the last 6 years, I've been treating myself with this nice bike you're seeing now.
Very good. It's a beautiful bike. Tell us about your bike. How long have you had it? 6 years?
Yeah, this bike I had it for 6 years. It came from a friend. This guy had the bike. He bought it brand new, and in fact, it was a bike that was not only sold to me, but it was given for me as an honor because this guy died from cancer.
Oh, okay.
And it's her wife who sold me the bike.
Wow.
Because I was her best buddy riding my other bike I had. So I decided to keep Gilbert's bike. And since then, I'm riding with my best friend every day.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
So why a bike? Do you also have a car?
Yeah, I do have a car. I treat myself because vehicle for me is my life. I drive a Mercedes. I got that car, I was 40 years old, and I thought I was treating myself by buying a nice car. And the bike comes along with that also almost at the same time because it was something I need to achieve by getting this bike and getting my driver's license as a biker. And since then, road is mine, either a bike or a car.
Minus the weather.
Yeah, exactly. Well, like today.
Like today, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Do motorcycles turn you on?
Oh.
Ubba.
Motorcycle is something that cannot be explained. It's motorcycle, you have to feel it when you're driving a motorcycle. It is something so nice, being caressed by the sun, the wind, the warmth of the road, the smell that surrounds you in spring or at this time of year, beginning of summer where the flowers are blooming, and you can have everything that you don't feel when you're driving a car because you're in a closed and sealed environment.
Yeah. With
a bike, you're in an open area, and it's something, it's magic. You're connecting and you're training your brain at the same time, and it's such a wonderful feeling.
So on that note, do you prefer one bike over the other, or like motorcycles generally just do it for you?
There are some bikes that gets you more excited because if you recall, like 2 years ago, I had a Harley Davidson. I had that bike also for a few years, and I sold it because it was too hard to drive because it was a chopper.
Ooh.
But I had a nice bike. But the thing is that when you had a bike that gives you a different vibration, like Harley's, it gives you the sound that you don't find on a kind of bike like this. A Japanese bike is mostly for having brakes, like we're supposed to have. But the Harley Davidson will give you the feeling it comes and touches you because of the sound and the vibration. When you stop at a corner at a traffic light and you hear the traffic, you hear the vibration of the bike getting to you. This is something different.
Some people hate that sound.
Well, some do hate that, but those who ride bikes know
definitely.
what Harley's
story.
all about. Indiana bikes also are pretty nice bikes. Different kind of bikes will touch you different on the way they're made or the design they have. But BMWs are also nice bikes that I did have a chance to drive.
Very nice.
And but this thing here, it gets me everywhere. So it's magic.
Very nice. So what kind of men do you like to see on bikes?
It depends what kind of bike they're driving, you see.
Yeah.
If I would go for the sport bike, I would say a muscle hairy man with a nice beard. On a bike like this, I would go with the type of guy I am, bear guy. I happened to see two guys passing on a bike, and it turned me on right away.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it does. It does. You know, mentality is changing, and now being in gay life, either it's two guys on a bike or a man or a woman. Bike is a world that has no judgments, and it also brings you to such level of expectation that seeing a guy on a bike, it's something that just either the bike they're driving, they're just touching me anyway. The dressing also is different. So the way they get dressed, it tells a lot about the way they do biking and the way they like to express themselves on riding.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So tell about your first time on a bike.
Well, that day I got my driver's license. I would say it was the most wonderful day of my life. Being alone, taking my bike, and just taking the road by myself, and finally getting an achievement on the dream I always had of. Since that day I was with my cousin riding his bike.
Mm-hmm.
Finally it was my turn.
Yeah.
I felt like a kid. I really felt like a kid. I almost slept on my bike that night. I couldn't believe it. I dreamt of it so much that when I got it in the parking, I almost cried. I was so happy.
Yeah, I've had fantasies of owning bikes myself, but I just don't have the balls to actually go for it and do it beyond a scooter. So maybe one day when I'm hitting that pinnacle of my life, I'm like, you know what? I need a bike now. I've done everything else. I need a bike. Be nice bike. So on that note, describe the perfect bike day.
The perfect night, the bike day. You wake up in the morning and you see that the sun is there. It's gonna be nice all day. You pack your bags. You bring the necessary you need, and you leave on the nowhere. For me, that's the perfect day. It's going on the nowhere.
Yeah.
You just, like I did last summer, the perfect day was that I took on my bike, brought myself some water and clothes, and left for Quebec City.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and for me, this is a perfect day. It could be just surrounding my place, going for 2-3 hours like I did a weekend ago, leaving with friends.
Yeah.
You know, when you got in with friends that you know you like to drive. Out of highways also is the perfect day biking, because that's when you see the most of what biking is all about.
Uh-huh.
But for me, perfect day is when the sun is there and riding at night.
Oh, really?
Coming on the city, going through a tunnel with 10 Harleys at the same time, and you have that humongous noise reflecting on you and going around and coming down to the city and coming back after at home and open a bottle of wine and relaxing at home after. And that's
Very
a perfect
nice.
day biking.
Very, very nice.
Yeah.
So last question. They say clothes make the man, but so does their vehicle.
Yeah.
How has owning a motorcycle changed your sex life?
It made me feel like a real man. For those who know me, real man is my nickname on different kind of site. And I did choose that name coming from riding my bike, because I feel like a man. It's such a feeling. It's a brute. It's a force that drives you. It's powerful. At the same time, it gives you the feeling. Yes, I'm a man. I'm a real man. But being on my bike makes me feel like a $1 million man.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
Pretty cool.
So there's one last thing we want to know about you. What inspires you to be a bear rider?
Oh, that is a good question. Being a bear rider, it's maybe the love that I have for my bike, and to express it on film and share it with guys that know what biking is all about, and what bear can do on a bike also at the same time. So bear riders, you'll see more coming for that, because of my expression on the bike. You'll understand what biking is all about now.
There you
You
go.
can see the first thing will come up soon, but that's what it is all about. That's what bear riders will be.
The first thing coming up soon. Huh?
Yeah,
Very cool.
that's what bear riders are. Being a man and riding the thing that drives you like a man.
There you go.
Yeah.
Bear Steven, it was great talking to you, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye now.
Take care.